This is Big Brother. The nominees this week are Merlin, Catherine, Bree, Terry, Paul.
You decide.
This is Big Brother Eviction number 5, coming to you live from Dreamworld. Here's your host, Gretel Colleen.
Tonight, we are halfway through our Big Brother journey. Tonight, half the housemates are nominated for eviction. Tonight, we chat for the first time with half housemate, half intruder, Miriam. Oh, yes, in 6 weeks, we have come a long way, and the finish line is now in sight. One of our housemates is soon to win $1 million. But one of our housemates will be evicted tonight. Who will it be? Will it be the boxing wizard, Merlin? Well, to knock him out of the ring for 1902 55 55 74. Or SMS Merlin to 188 99 66. Will it be the mum on the run? Well, to drop her off to the kids, that's Catherine for 1902 55 55 69. Or text Catherine to 188 99 66. Will it be the cracker, Bree? To serve her up on a platter for 1902 55 55 72. Or SMS Bree to 188 99 66. Will it be the birthday girl, Terry? Well, to put her candle out on 1902 55 55 61. Or SMS Terry to 188 99 66. Will it be our own Pied Piper, Paul? Well, to blow his whistle for 1902 55 55 63. Or SMS Paul to 188 99 66. Okay, phone lines are open until 8. The SMS lines close at 7:45 Eastern Standard Time. Voting has already closed in Western Australia, the Northern Territory and South Australia, but it's still open for everyone else, so deal with it and dial. Okay, well, they may be locked in a house, but our housemates have gone to Rio this week to one big Carnivale festival. But does a taste of the Copacabana help cope with the burn of the nomination sun? Let's see how this week's been for our nominees, and let's start with Catherine and see if she thinks life's a beach.
It's been something that's always been on my mind about how I would react when I heard my name.
Catherine.
I always thought I would be okay.
My babies are going to be up on Sunday.
The sound is going.
All my life, I always waited for people to pat me on the back and say, you know, you've done a great job. But now I can actually say, God, Kath, you've done well. You've made it this far all by yourself.
I didn't expect it to be like this intense, you know.
Being in here, it's been one surprise after another and dealing with it as it comes, so that's probably also prepared me just to fly by the seat of my pants and a bit of spontaneity and see what happens, and whatever happens, happens.
After a week like this week and a night like last night, I'm so ready to stay and have some more fun.
Okay, let's see if our mum is still having fun as tonight the threat of eviction gets ever closer. Hello, Catherine. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Now, I just want to ask you one question.
Okay.
You said in the house this week, you were chatting in the diary room, and you said you're very proud of yourself. Now, can you tell me, why are you proud of yourself?
I think I'm proud of myself now because when I step out into the real world, I think I'll be able to stand all by myself as a strong single parent and single woman.
Well, we may or may not see you.
Okay.
You want to say hello to your little babies?
Are they there?
I'm not telling you anything of the sort, but I'm sure they're watching you on television.
I love you heaps, guys. Mummy's thinking of you and I miss you heaps.
Bye-bye.
Love you.
Bye-bye. We'll see you later. Okay, there she is, our mum in the sun, and all the mums in the audience are tearing up. There she is, coping with her first nomination very nicely, thank you. Now, another girl who hasn't been struck before by the thunderbolt of nomination is the human PowerPoint, Bree. Now, let's see how she plugged into her first nomination week.
I wasn't surprised, and my initial thoughts were all good because the first two names read out before me were Merlin and Kat.
So all the girls have been up now? Perform.
100% of the time I'm in here to have fun. Like, that's why I came in.
You will be part of a gang that harass women.
Laughing is the best medicine.
I like the surprises, even if they're bad ones, because it's something different. The thing that has made me go in the last week is the three people that I've been closest to so far have gone.
I think that a couple of the boys don't realise that what they say in fun and little scenarios they make up, and they make big deals out of small things and stuff, can be quite embarrassing, and I think that some of the boys think I'm a bit tougher than what I actually am.
You are mother hen. You are. Come on.
I disagree. Kat is mother hen.
I'm really looking for the positives in being evicted as more than the negatives at the moment, because, you know, I do want to stay in here so much.
Well, there she said it. She wants to stay, but if necessary, she's ready to leave. I wonder. Let's find out. Hello, Bree. Hi there. Now, I just want to ask you one question. As you know, 3 of the people who've been evicted have been the people closest to you.
I know.
Now, out of the 5 people up for nomination, who's the one closest to you now?
Kat. Probably
So
Kat.
does that mean that you think Kat might be going, or do you think that your curse may have passed?
No, I think because all the ones close to me have gone, it's probably my turn.
Do you?
Yeah.
You really think it's you going?
Yep, I've given the touch of death to myself.
Well, you know what? If we see you on stage tonight, we'll look forward to it. Otherwise, we'll look forward to seeing you in the house.
All
Good
right.
luck.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye. Okay. It's interesting, I forgot to tell the audience to be quiet, but what are we going to do now? I don't know. But anyway, will Bree be free tonight? It's all up to you and you and you and you. There are 5 nominees this week. We will be catching up with the other 3 and their nomination weeks after the break. But until then, break out the phones and vote. SMS lines close soon. Phone lines close at 8.
Five housemates. Eviction. Vote, don't. Vote now.
Something to prove, got nothing to lose. everything to gain. You wanna make me day.
Welcome back. Well, tonight we evict our fifth housemate, but before that we catch up with Miriam, who will tell us what it was like when Ryan saw through, or was it underneath, her clever disguise. But first, we'll be catching up with our final three nominees. So far, we've seen how Catherine and Bree body surfed the wave of nomination, and now it's time to see how the other three nominees are riding this well. Terry has felt the ill chill of nomination blow up her netball skirt before, so let's see if she's feeling drafty or hearty.
Mondays don't bother me. It's Sunday, it's do or die.
Terry.
You feel like people don't like you in here, so it actually feels good to know that then there are people out there that do like me, so I have been able to survive and hopefully keep surviving.
The Terminator here.
Oh, Terminator. I'm enjoying my time in here immensely, and I'm finding I'm becoming more close with a lot of the people here. And I did feel a bit ousted from the girls group for a while and found it really hard to kind of fit in. So, and I feel like I'm fitting in more. Because I have had such a great week and because I really, really, really wanted to be here for my birthday, if I do go on Sunday, even though I will be devastated, at least I can say I've had my birthday here and I've had a fantastic week.
SMS lines are now closed. Okay, so it's time now to see if our older, bolder nurse thinks her diagnosis is positive regarding eviction. So, where is Terry? There she is.
Hi.
In the gorgeous netball outfit. Now, Terry,
Hi.
Very simple question.
Yes.
Being in the house for your birthday was a goal. Have you got any more goals, or are you ready to leave the house?
Oh, I don't think I could ever say that I'm ready to leave. That was only one of my goals. I want to stay here to the end. I just love this place.
All right, how are you feeling? How are you feeling about tonight?
Oh, I'm excited. Whatever happens, I'm just going to be over the moon.
All right, well, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
We may or may not see you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, that's Terry. Now to the man who carries the nomination badge with as much pride as his organ donor card. That is Paul.
More for me to do this week than past weeks due, I suppose, only to the task. I've just enjoyed being a bit crafty with my hands.
Yeah!
Okay, kicks.
Oh, my kicks? Yeah.
I've brought up a few things that people don't like, you know. No one's actually really challenged me yet. That's what I'm waiting for.
But all I'm saying is, what would happen to our country if we didn't go to this? And you've got to think of that.
Maybe nothing.
I think my vibe's starting to come across as, although it creates negativity sometimes, it's a positive vibe because it is a place where not much happens in here and all we've got is each other.
Mate, one of us is going to go.
I pretty much deal with what's going to happen on Sunday before it happens. I'm very, very comfortable with the thought of leaving, and I'm very, very comfortable with the thought of staying because I still think I've got plenty to add.
Plenty to add, hey? Well, let's chat to the dreadlocked one and see if he's expecting to be subtracted from the house. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello. Now, I just want to ask you a simple question. This is your third week in a row up for nomination.
Yep.
So, other than preparing to leave the house, it's also your third week in a row of preparing to see the wife and the children. You don't know if you'll be seeing them tonight.
Oh, I hope you're looking after her, Gretel.
Oh, well, there, they've come to move into my house, no problem. Tell me, if you are not evicted tonight, is there anything that you would like to say to the family right now?
Yes. Corey, Lexi, Jenny, I love you so, 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 so much.
We may or may not see you. Good luck either way. Bye-bye. Well, Paul is in the hot seat again, due partly to Merlin, who doesn't like to judge but still holds a grudge over what will forever be known as the argument. Let's see how Merlin has coped with the blowtorch of nomination this week.
When my name was read out, I wasn't actually sure whether it had been read out or whether I just imagined it being read out.
Merlin.
As soon as you actually get nominated and the possibility of being evicted becomes very real, I'm scared.
I am.
Oh my God. You realise how much you don't want to leave and how much your time in here isn't over. I'm so pathetic.
Really not.
I am. That more than anything has been on my mind this week, that, man, I really want to stick around here for a while. Do you reckon you know you can pick who nominated me? But of course I do regret the fact that I broke the rules. Strike one! Most importantly, I just hope that it's not perceived as me being malicious or trying to play the game unfairly. Never again will I nominate you for calling me un-Australian. Strike two! So I'm confident that I won't get another strike. If I get through this week, I'm just going to be alive, man. You know, if I go on Sunday, I've had a really good run and I've been here for, well, it's been 6 weeks and that's really awesome.
Feeling awesome if he's not one of the surviving foursome. Let's find out. Hello, Merlin.
Hello, Gretel.
How you going?
I'm well, thanks.
I want to ask you, when your name was announced for nomination, you said, I'm scared. Now, what are you scared of? Or what were you scared of, and are you still?
I guess I'm scared of the journey coming to an end. And I'm scared of the unknown. I'm scared of not knowing what's happened in the outside world, how I'm perceived. I know nothing. But it's exciting, and I'm trying to be really positive about it, and just see it as a rush now. And it's all part of the ride. So Bring it on.
Okay. Well, we may or may not bring it on. We don't know if we'll be seeing you, but either way, we'll see you at some point. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Gretel.
Bye. So there he is, Merlin the Magician. I wonder if he will miraculously appear on stage tonight. We will know shortly, as there are mere minutes left for you to cast your vote. So don't be a wannabe, vote for a nominee. And after the wake... How Freudian was that? After the wake, after the break, we put the sizzle in the salsa and the into rumba when we catch up with mesmerising Miriam and I learn how to speak. Thank you.
This is Big Brother. Miriam to the diary room.
Get evicted.
You want to be gone? You want to stay? Stay.
Okay. Can you go there?
What did you
I said, I guess I was scared of the journey coming to an end.
That's right. Do you know what the Big Brother secret is?
Man, I was just about to ask.
It's $1 million.
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Mum, didn't I tell you?
$1 million.
Oh my God.
$1 million. Who takes home a Mako sunglasses pack. And as you know, all our weekly winners have the chance to win a 42-inch LG plasma screen worth $6,000. And that is not a bad prize just for having fun and dressing up. And speaking of dressing up, let's talk about Miriam. Yes. She entered the house on Friday in a fiesta of fun, and since then she shimmied, sashayed, dipped and tucked and caused tongues to wag like puppies' tails at dinner time. So let's chat to the house to see if their tails are still wagging, and this time we'll try and be quiet. Okay?
Saying goodbye to the guys.
Hello, house. Hi, guys. Yeah. Got you. Okay, now, over to Ryan. You've had Miriam in the house, and Ryan, you suspected she was born a man very early on. What were the telltale signs?
I just knew as soon as she came into the house, just sort of the features, and I just had to back my judgment, Gretel, and I'm glad that I did because there was a few doubters in the house, so I'm glad we got it out of the way.
Well, that's true, but I was wondering, is it because being a footballer you've seen a lot of men dressed in frocks?
Hey, I don't mind dressing in a frock myself every now and then, Gretel, don't worry about that.
I've heard. Now, of course, one of the doubters was Paul. Paul, you are normally very good at reading characters, but not this time.
No, I read her character, Gretel. What I didn't read was her appearance. Her character's beautiful.
Well done to you for having the guts to actually say, were you born a man or a woman, or whatever the actual line was. Well done. Ashley, you've lost a little friend. Nearly. What has Miriam Maria taught you about being a woman?
That you can look beautiful no matter how you are. Yeah, does that make sense?
I think once we translate that, it will make perfect sense.
You look very pretty, Gretel.
Thank you, so do you. And finally, Wesley, I have to ask, we've seen you now in the house with long hair pieces and now makeup. Is there something you want to tell the nation?
Nah, it's a bit of a worry, Gretel, I must admit. But everyone at home can rest assured that I'm still Wes. Yeah.
Let me tell you, you look very pretty too.
So do you.
Bye, guys. See you later. Okay, well, that's what the housemates think of Miriam. Let's find out now what Miriam thinks of the housemates. Hello, Miriam.
Hello there.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Really well. Now, we've only got a moment, and we know that you're leaving the house tomorrow night, and we're going to see you on the nomination show, which will be fantastic. Is there anyone in particular in the house that you will miss?
I would think all of them. I think all of them. You see, the girls has been so much fun to be with, and the guys been fun to be with too. But I think Ashley is so cute.
Yeah.
And the rest of the girls.
Any of the boys cute?
Wesley. And Ryan, of course.
And Ryan, he's got a good body, hasn't he?
Yes, he does. He's very tall.
Are you looking forward to coming out of the house? Has it been difficult for you in there?
No, actually, the carnival, it was so much fun. It was one of the best times I have since I've been here. And then it got a little bit tough when Paul asked me the question.
Yes.
And I want them to ask me that question because I wanted to tell them the truth, because I didn't want it to trick anybody, so I can be more myself.
Yeah.
So after that, things got so much better.
Well, we have enjoyed watching you in the house, but you know what? We're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night. So have a good time. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye.
The miraculous Miriam, and I have to tell you, during our chat with Miriam, the lines closed. I know. Now, Miriam will be leaving the house, as I said, tomorrow night. She'll be joining us live on the nomination show at 7:30, so don't be late. Do not miss a moment. It'll be fantastic. Okay, now we know the lines are closed, or as they say in Mexico, okay, the lines are now closed. And we are just minutes away from opening the eviction envelope, so stay with us. Ole.
Completely different to salsa, and you guys dancing salsa. You are so disgusting. My God. Get out of my face. I swear that you should go home. You're not normal. You need a doctor. Who does that?
Welcome back to Big Brother's live eviction. Okay, as you know, the lines are closed. The announcement is imminent. Let's cross to the house to see who will salsa, samba, or sob their way out of the house tonight. And remember, we're pretending we're not here, okay?
Oh my God.
Hello, house.
Hi.
I mean, hi, guys. Gotcha. Because what was the theory? If I said hello, house, it means I'm in love with Ryan, and hi, guys, means I'm in love with Trev.
Hey! You love Ryan!
I love both of them.
Oh, yes.
But enough about you silly boys. Let's get to our nominees. All right. You all think you're going tonight. Is that correct? You do? Merlin? Not a whimper of a sound from you. You think it's you?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
All right. So you want me to make the announcement?
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody's packed? You've all said your farewells?
Yes.
You're all ready? Okay.
That's a freezing.
Okay, I have the envelopes. It's time to go. It's time to go. Merlin.
Come out here. Who you facing, dude?
This is good, brother. This is sweet. This is sweet.
Come
This is sweet. This is sweet, brother. This is sweet.
Come out here.
Sweet, brother.
Come on, some love. Give me some love.
It's all good. It's all good.
No.
It's positive. It's positive. It's positive. Come on.
This is Big Brother. Merlin, you have been evicted. You have 10 seconds to leave the Big Brother house. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
All the best, brother.
Be slowly, catch him in the quick side, dog. Let's do it.
It's over.
This is Big Brother. Merlin, it's time to leave the house now.
Sorry, mate. Cheers, buddy.
My babies are just over there.
Done, Breezer.
Oh, thanks, babe.
That was dragged out, wasn't it?
You all right?
Yeah.
Disappointed? I'm happy that I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm happy.
you should be. I'm sure your children are very proud of you.
I hope they're not going to be up. I'm so worried they're going to be upset. No, they'll be happy you're still here.
Cheers. Sorry.
Come on! Okay, I'm here with Merlin's dad, Thomas. Hello. Now, what will the first words you say to Merlin actually be?
You've done very well, and I'm proud of you, and I love you, and I'm closer to you than I ever was aware I was.
Oh, that is beautiful. Well, we will look forward to that reunion, and we will look forward to seeing our fifth evictee, Merlin, joining us on stage right after the break. You're watching Big Brother's Live Eviction. Would you please welcome evictee number 5, Merlin! Merlin, are you going to speak? Shush! Hey! Everybody sit down and be quiet. Merlin, can I ask you a simple mathematical question? This segment is 5 minutes long. Are you going to speak at all? Well, what I'll do... No, be quiet, please. We've got business to do. I'm sure we've all had plenty of time to absorb Merlin's message, which is a valid message, and may I say, a good opportunity to express it. Well done. And now I will fulfil some of my obligations, which are to present the prizes. Let's have a look at the package.
Prize number 1 is a classic watch from Raymond Wheel, Geneva. Prize number 2 is from Herbal Essences. It's a luxurious 7-night holiday for 2 at Numia's La Pacific Hotel, courtesy of Zuji.com.au, your online travel guru, and New Fruit Fusions. Prize number 3 is from 3 Mobile. Not 1, but 2 LG Video mobile phones, so that you and a friend can watch all the live action from the Big Brother house. Nice.
Situation about booing or cheering. Hello. This is about moving right along. I'd like to talk, strangely enough, about the lovely Raymond Weil watch, the 2-3 phones, and the holiday that it looks like I'll be enjoying. So thank you very much. Now, what we are going to do, clearly because I personally feel the point has probably been made, and let's face it, coming out of the house is a celebration not only of our philosophies, but also of who we actually are. So we're going to cross to the house, we'll probably go to an ad break, and then hopefully we will celebrate Merlin's time in the house.
Just got to show it's not loud people to get evicted.
No, mate, they show bits, you know, where he goes mental on the bag and, you know, stuff like that, and... yeah,
you see, it could also be the sensitive side that they don't want, you know, people to vote against. I don't know.
Anyway, you can't read too much into it. There's 9 left now.
I reckon at this stage of the game, so people aren't ringing up to really vote people out. They're voting. They're just trying to save people that they like, mate. And that's
exactly.
I reckon that's what's happening.
When do you reckon intruders will be?
Cool.
Who knows, mate?
Who knows now? It would have got us ticking over if it was another girl, but.
I want a new lanyard. This one's all stretched.
Rather here than somewhere else.
You know, as much as I was prepared to go, I'm so glad I'm here.
Oh, me too.
Because now I can
get a surprise too.
Oh, we do too.
Oh, we
do. Let's unpack.
Well, we're going to get our cases for
we've got to say goodbye video.
Half an hour. Well, we get our cases first, usually.
Yeah, no, but we got half an hour till we get our cases.
Usually.
Damn it, I'm out of everything now.
It might be quicker. They've been getting quicker.
We've got soap. And I'm glad I'm here till tomorrow when you go, Miriam.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so I may as well... I normally just take this in, don't I?
I get so bad. I feel so bad because I always get so happy because I get to stay. And it's so bad because, you know, someone's left and I feel really bad.
Oh, I did love Merlin to death.
Oh, Terry, that...
So I did pick up personality. Just not her look. Oh, not really, no.
Jeez, you could hear lots of people in the crowd when you were talking Frizy.
Oh, didn't they erupt?
The girls are going nuts.
Yeah, they erupted, Frizy.
No, when she said about a frock, wearing a frock, and I said, I don't mind wearing a frock.
No, when they crossed to you, mate.
Yeah.
When she crossed to you, she goes, all right, and they're just...
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Frizy's got a couple of fans. Sorry about that.
No idea.
You've probably already got your own website, mate, for all you know.
Definitely. Yeah.
Fucking...
One easy lesson. How small does that look now?
I know.
And then next week, you take that top one off.
There's only 6 more evictions until the final week. Jeez. That sounds a bit crazy.
And we've already been through 6
If we don't get nominated tomorrow, we've made it to 9 weeks, haven't we?
That's amazing.
Boys. happy with that, eh?
Yeah. Be over in a week, though.
I know, that's right.
Yeah.
You say 1 week, you got 2 weeks to go.
Thanks,
Squeeze. Done that twice now.
Oh, I just don't fucking.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
And my bed's all not done properly. Okay. Oh, Mel's is gone, so that's his bed there. They're his bottles.
All right. The cameraman got a couple of titty shots from me tonight. It's okay, mates. Hope you appreciate it.
This is Big Brother. All housemates to the lounge.
Jesus.
Oh, that sounded a bit cranky.
Oh, don't tell me.
Bit cranky, you said? Yeah.
Hey, hope it's not a double.
Oh, it better not. I've already unpacked.
You're telling us
No. Hold on.
We sound like we're...
He'd be telling us the prize.
Do you reckon it's a double? No.
Oh, no, it might be the...
They would have told us.
Welcome back. You are watching Big Brother's live eviction. You're watching eviction number 5. Interestingly, our evictee isn't here, but our live audience is. And of course, for those of you who have foolishly only just joined us, Merlin has decided not to speak, and so we're going to cross to the house to talk about Merlin and why he isn't speaking. So let's see how the house is going. Hello, house. Hi, guys. Who can believe we're back again? Now. Okay. All right. Quiet, please. Everybody quiet. Come on, let's get this show on the road. We've had a slight hiccup. And then Merlin came out of the house and decided, I would imagine some of you saw him making a sign over today, or did he come in with a sign? Are any of you familiar with that?
A sign?
Yeah.
You brought a kangaroo.
No, it wasn't a kangaroo. He, as he was walking down the ramp towards the eviction stage, he took some black masking tape and put it over his mouth and held up a sign that said "Free the Refugees," which is completely and utterly valid. Unfortunately, with the tape over his mouth, he of course couldn't speak. The other side of this, of course, is that we wanted to talk to him because we've enjoyed seeing Merlin in the house, and there are many, many fans here. So what I thought I'd do, seeing as Merlin is not here...
Oh, he's strike. It's a political statement.
Look, it's a political statement, but I think it's also nerves. I'd really like to hear your opinions. Let's go with you, Paul.
Knowing Merlin like I do... knowing Merlin like I do, it's a political statement.
I don't get it.
You don't think it's just nerve-driven?
He's socially a nervous guy, but it would be political.
All right, let's ask you, say... Catherine, can I just hold on 1 second? Can I ask you guys, as much as I appreciate your involvement, to just be quiet for 1 minute? Because one thing that's happening with this show is that we have only 4 minutes or so left to go to air. So let's try and get a little bit of a chat with our housemates to get their perspective, because we can talk about it all night. Okay, now let me understand. Any other opinions? Bree, what are you thinking?
So you guys aren't letting him on stage because of that?
I beg your pardon?
Are you guys not letting him on stage because of that?
He won't talk.
No, it's not that we're not letting him on stage, he's refusing to speak.
Oh, but what are you doing, Mels?
Merlin,
Is he
mate.
there? Trevor, what are your thoughts?
I don't know what he's doing. Just is he there, or can we say anything to him, or?
He's not listening to people.
I want to say, Merlin's a fantastic guy, and mate, if you're listening, get out there and let Australia see what you're like, mate, because you're fantastic.
He is
Be
absolutely
yourself.
beautiful. He is the most beautiful man He's just so deep. He's very
He's
analytical.
just making a statement, but
Enjoy it, Merlin. Enjoy it, babe.
get out there, Merls!
Any final comments? Ryan, Kane, we haven't...
I think it's probably totally premeditated.
He says something that he does feel very, very passionate about, so I can understand that he is doing this, but he does feel very passionate about it, so this is just Merlin keeping it real, mate. This is something that obviously he's wanted to do.
It's just him.
Can I just ask you, if you're keeping it so real, why doesn't it get mentioned in the House?
He didn't even know.
All right, so we're talking about seizing a moment. Do you think he'll have any regrets about not actually expressing or verbalising or elaborating on this opinion? Or this is Merle's and he'll be completely comfortable with it?
This is Merlin. He's an individual.
Okay, well, good on him and good on you. Thanks for sharing your time with us. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye. All right, we've got a couple of things we've got to do. First of all, we traditionally show how the voting tally went, so we may as well have a look at that. Let's have a look. Okay, there's Merlin at the top. Does anybody have any percentages there? 46%. Okay, he got 46% of the vote. It goes 46, 19, 18. What's the next one? 13, 4. Somebody got 4. Merlin got 46. So there we go. What's the next thing we're going to, Big Brother? All right, what we want to do, even though Merlin isn't here, is say thank you, Merlin, for the joy that you brought us in the House, and let's have a little bit of a celebration of his time in the House.
You're so cute.
Come on!
I'm hoping that with you especially, I have a friend for life.
Get into my Merls!
Man, I've been living in this country since I was 4 years old. I would die for this country. Never again will I nominate you for calling me un-Australian.
Working class, we will rise up. It's your turn just to be someone. Just to be someone, to be someone. Just to be someone, to be someone. Just to be someone.
This is a Big Brother 4, Joe. We represent 7 to the 2, 4.
Just to be someone, to be someone. Just to be someone, to be someone. Just to be someone, to be someone. Just to be someone, to be someone.
I thought I'd come in here and just be crazy party time and having a laugh with everyone and joking around every night. There's been nights like that, but that definitely hasn't been the overall vibe of the house.
Just to be someone, to be someone. Just to be someone, to be someone.
Welcome back. You see, he did have a good time in the House. What we want to do now is just cross quickly to the House where they're having a discussion about what Merlin has done, and we'll see when we'll actually eavesdrop on their opinion. So let's cross over now.
His opinion
Exactly.
clearer than any other way.
He doesn't
And that's the
want to
problem with
talk.
protesting, I think.
Yeah,
in
I'm
ways,
hearing you.
You know?
You gotta remember,
there's not
he's
the
still
two-way
illegal too.
communication.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, Gretel might be onto something because socially he's nervous, right? And he was asking me tonight, and he fooled me. He was asking me about, you know, what sort of questions will they ask me, and I sort of said, you know, just keep it plain if you're nervous, because he was nervous. And she might be onto something there.
Yeah,
like,
he's never seen Big Brother.
I think it was premeditated, but he probably just wasn't too sure until, you know, he probably just thought, bugger it, I'll do it.
Did anyone else think, or was that a really dumb comment on my behalf, that they wouldn't let him on stage because of it?
No.
No.
She said she was on stage, but didn't it?
Yeah, she said he's not listening
just
to
not
anyone.
talking.
He's doing the big
Are you
childish
serious?
thing.
Yeah.
Well, he's
He could've, like, had it on there and
he's done what he wanted to do, and he's made headlines.
Oh, no.
Massively.
He will make headlines.
I know, heaps.
What about the crowd just wouldn't shut up?
Hey, the crowd's over him,
remember when you and me
mate. And that's what I'm saying on the reflection. Like, it's not just the crowd. Everyone that watches the show might think it's pathetic.
How is
because,
that though?
As Wes said, you can probably say a lot more by opening your mouth.
Because there's that two-way communication. That's the problem.
Face it, isn't it him? He's been punched in the
They
bag
won't let
for
him
6
go.
weeks,
They
mate,
won't
because
let
he
him
can't
go
say
on
what he
radio.
thinks.
Will they let him go on Rome?
It's
Will
fully
they...
him.
But you know
Brad
what,
might
though,
even have it
too?
on.
He may have been thinking it'll make a big impact with the thing on his mouth because we all know that Gretel controls how much you talk. Do you know what I mean? Like when we're conversing with her, she's very, very good and talented, but it's her job to cut us off and make sure we talk about what, you know, what she wants us to and to keep it flowing. Maybe that's what he thought.
He's protesting, but he can't back himself up by getting on there and voicing his opinion.
Yeah, and intellectually, that's where he's mad. He can back himself up in an argument. Except he's got this problem of not getting stuff off his chest. Like, we've seen it. Bizarre.
Doing it though, you know, it doesn't.
He could have worn it and then just got down there and started chatting, and people would have asked him questions ages ago.
Oh, that's a big thing.
I tell you what, bloody Gretel and everyone's been made to earn their keep tonight. They'd be bloody busy now.
Hey, they handled it the right way though.
Yeah.
They came to us because they couldn't get anything out of him.
Oh, that's good.
And they wanted to know what we thought about it.
And here she said 4 minutes till we go.
4 minutes left of being on air.
And the crowd was sickening.
How was it
sickly.
brewing?
Oh, they're over it.
How was it brewing? That's why we're all going, there's another eviction.
That's a massive thing.
That's why I felt weird when I was clapping, like going, you know, we like Merles, and they're all booing us. Like, are they disagreeing with us as well? Or?
I thought she said we're going to have to speak to somebody, so we're going to evict somebody else. That's what I thought she was going to say.
Oh, mate, come through the roof.
They'll be pissed off that he rebelled, but they'll be happy that it's made like big.
Yeah, but he went. Yeah, he should have taken the tape off. Because afterwards, anybody would have asked him questions.
Yeah, they'll get it out of him anyway. Like, they'll just hound until he talks.
So, I can't believe he managed to not tell any of us that. Like, if I had planned like that, I'd...
how can he talk about it? He can't talk about it.
Spoke about it. He'd have no chance of doing it.
Yeah, they would have called him in there and said, yada yada.
He's kept that for 6 weeks.
No, he hasn't, because he wouldn't have thought that he'd be able to write it on anything because we don't have pens and paper.
When did he do it?
When did he do that?
I still reckon premeditated, but not fully 100% sure until.
But this week he would have, you know, things would have come together for him. He would have gone, yep, and done. But I tell you what, we're not going to get pens or shit like that anymore, I betcha.
You might have got it out of the car, mate. You don't know.
because we didn't. The only thing we've had is a texter, and I had that.
And he did it when he was walking down the ramp. He did it when he was walking down the ramp, so they couldn't have stopped him before. Like he was on live, mate, going this and just going boom.
Doesn't Gretel walk with him down?
No, you walk by yourself.
But it said free the refugees. That's a lot to have just across your mouth too.
Yeah, but he wrote no wall that big too.
On what?
He had a sign. Didn't he have deficit?
How did he write that stuff on his face?
Did he say no more and free the refugees with a sign?
I thought they were going to double us up, mate.
Black pencil thing, makeup
when he first
pencil.
came into the house.
Oh, okay, but then
maybe he kept the pencil.
We don't have any makeup pencils.
No, Miriam does. That's
we
how.
were using
You
it
don't know
tonight.
he was doing something like that on the way in, do you?
It could have been the
No, I
fabric
didn't see him, but because I was the car behind him, he was in the car in front of me, and there was a lot of talking.
Yeah, I talked to him in my car.
No, around his car.
No, around his car. Like around his car,
Like people
and
around
more
his
than
car
anyone else,
telling-
and that might have been it.
He might have had a sign or something before going into the house.
Wow. Oh, he's upset the Campbell, hasn't he?
Haven't we got something to talk about for next week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thirsty, big brother.
Was that a surprise? Was that it?
If we failed the task, shit.
Greta was.
She was
real angry, and she was angry with the crowd because the crowd's disgusted.
Wasn't she?
in-
Did you see it going through her mind though? She was like on the spot thinking, "What am I going to do?" And then she was like, "Shut up!" without being angry because she needed everyone to shut up. She was back to us and she was like, "Questions? Anyone else got anything to say? I've got 4 minutes here. Ryan, Paul, Kath, Bree, you know."
If they
My
put him
chin was on the floor the whole time.
I didn't understand.
We could have said
Was
it and
that
he would
really
have
dumb
taken
of you?
it
It took me
off.
ages to register what she was talking about.
Yeah.
Be interesting
No, that
to
was
see
my
if
question.
there's
I was
any
just like,
messages.
what?
in
It's
it.
exactly
what was going through my head.
I'm like, what do you mean? You won't let him on stage because it's along with a political protest?
Nah, there won't be because he knows they watch it.
Paulie, you said that at first too. Hey, you go, nah, it's a political protest. They won't let him on. Like that's what you thought first off too. Hey.
I said it was a political statement.
Yeah, and they wouldn't let him on.
Which it is, but Greta was trying to ask me.
Oh no, I'm talking about when she was still explaining it before she spoke to anyone. We were all going, what? What does she mean?
Because she thought one of us knew.
No, she didn't. She didn't. She was asking us.
Again, now he's
do
gone
you
out stage
think
and she's
he's
not saying a word.
clamped up because
The
of
show's
nerves?
over now, babe. There was only 4. That's what she said. There's only 4 minutes left.
He's probably
on
come
air.
around,
They
made
had
the
4
statement,
minutes till the
sat down,
show was
and then
over,
she's something
and he
she's
hadn't
gone.
spoken yet.
Oh, my kids.
Well, as you know, that was the House. For those of you who have just tuned in, this is Big Brother's live eviction number 5. And evictee number 5 has made a personal protest, wandering down, and he's put tape over his mouth. And despite our encouragement and our repeated encouragement from Big Brother, from our psychologist here, and even from our mum, which is me, he insisted on remaining silent. His sign said, "Free the refugees." It didn't actually come across as that. Clearly you can see that our live audience here is a little disappointed because they came to see a show, but nevertheless they've been terrific. I would ask you just to be quiet for a minute, please. Could you be quiet? The sign said, "Free the refugees." The "the" had unfortunately become unstuck, so it did look like "free tar refugees." This is a sensitive political issue that the entire nation should be aware of. Personally, I found Merlin's stance, unfortunately, a little aggressive. I think it's unfortunate because we very much enjoyed his time in the House, and more than anything, I personally would have loved to discuss this with him, with our live audience and with our massive audience at home. Unfortunately, we haven't had that opportunity, and I have also not had the opportunity, well, not only to celebrate the time in the House with him, but to give him his Mitsubishi Lancer VRX. Obviously, I guess he can give it to charity. Merlin may or may not... Merlin may or may not be joining us tomorrow night. Who knows? Miriam will be joining us tomorrow night. I want to say thank you to you for your patience at home. It's been an interesting night. A big thank you to our audience. I will see you tomorrow at 7:30 for massive live nominations, and I'll see you again on Wednesday night for Uncut. The Daily Show will be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock, and don't forget up late every weeknight. I am Gretel Killeen. This is Big Brother, where surprisingly, we're constantly surprised.
This is Joe Stanley from Fox FM's Matt, Joe and Benno with the fabulous Adam Richard. For the first chance to hear tonight's evictee, listen to us at 6:15am tomorrow on 1019 The Fox.
This program brought to you from Dreamworld, the home of Big Brother.